land acquisition for widening of Koirengay to Sekmai Road and Sangakpam to Ahaluk Road. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan warns of strict actions against unauthorized absence of doctors from place of posting. Fourteen non-locals caught during ILP drive at Nagamapal area in Imphal imposed 15,000 rupees as fine for violating government order. Thawal police intensifies anti-vehicle theft drive. 2 persons arrested. 2 stolen vehicles impounded. An international aid effort steps up in southern Turkey and northern Syria following huge earthquake killing more than 5,000 people. Hello, you're watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. I'm Jay Shainam giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthong Biring held a meeting with officials concerned on land acquisition for widening of Koirengay to Sekmai Road and Sangakpam to Ahallup Road today. The meeting was held at CM Secretariat. During the meeting, Chief Minister N. Biren said that the road widening process can help boost economy and reduce congestion in the said areas. He further highlighted the initiatives taken by the BJP government under Prime Minister Narendra Modi to ensure progress and development in the state. He added that the BJP government has been giving highest priority to the road infrastructure development and committed to bring about overall welfare of the people. Meanwhile, new ADG, NCC Northeast, Major General Gagandip called on CM Biren to discuss plan on expansion of NCC activities, role of youth in promoting nationalism, self-discipline and many other activities, official sources said. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan has warned of strict actions against unauthorized absence of doctors from their place of posting. The minister was speaking during a training program for capacity building of MHS dental surgeons under NOHP and HM Manipur at Hotel Classic Grande Banquet Hall, Chingmarong today. State Health Society and HM Manipur and National Oral Health Program NOHP jointly organized the event. Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan also urged all doctors at government hospitals to use the medical equipment and supplies with proper care and further advised them to consult the authorities concerned of any inconveniences. Noting the rapid increase of oral diseases in the state compared to other states, the minister said that the same is due to increase in consumption of tobacco products. He further highlighted the ill effects of tobacco and urged people to refrain from them. Dr. Ranjan further appealed to the doctors to maintain professional ethics and work earnestly to provide service to the people. Additional Chief Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, V. Vumlunmang, Health Services Director Dr. Sasikumar Mangang, and Director of State Health Mission Dr. Somojit Ningombam were among those present at the occasion.
I think in any setup, the most important, that sense of ownership, whichever subject you are, whichever profession you are in, that sense of ownership. I'm sorry to state that we go places, we visit hospitals, we go to many places, we inspect the places. I'm sorry to say, newly acquired dental machines installed, working, were not looked after. Who is to be at fault? Yes, you may say you do not have the cleaning staff. It's true. It's very true. We do lack a lot of stuff. It's true. I admit that. But that sense, this is my responsibility to keep that machine clean. I think that sense, sarkari photos or socket, screw,
Imphal City Police this morning caught 14 non-locals who were found hiding inside a truck during ILP drive at Nangamapal area. The truck with registration number AS 25FC2075 was driven by Herman Singh hailing from Amritsar as per a police report. During verification, the non-locals do not possess ILP documents and hence they were brought to the city police station for further legal formalities. Afterwards, the 14 non-locals were produced before the sub-divisional magistrate in Imphal West and imposed a fine of 15,000 rupees for violating government order and further directed to deport them. Accordingly, they were pushed back as per direction of the sub-divisional magistrate. Thawal Police has intensified anti-vehicle theft drive in the district, arresting 2 persons along with stolen vehicles. Police said a team of Thawal Commando arrested 2 vehicle lifters and recovered 2 stolen vehicles from their possession. MD Nawaz Khan, alias Baboy, aged 26 years, son of MD Firoj of Phaudian, Moirangpally, and his accomplice MD Rahmat, aged 27 years, son of MD Mazid Khan, also from Phaudian, Moirangpally, were arrested for vehicle lifting. Acting on a tip, the team led by OC Commando Unit Thawal K. Nitaranjan, under the overall supervision of SP Thawal Jogesh Chandra Hawizam, carried out search operation at Phaudian, Moirangpally under Yairipok Police Station around 7:05 a.m. yesterday, during which the team recovered 2 stolen vehicles, 1 Hero Pulsar black in color without registration number and 1 Royal Enfield Interceptor bearing registration number MN04Z4971 from the residence of MD Nawaz Khan. Further, on disclosure of MD Nawaz Khan, the team managed to arrest his accomplice MD Rahmat. The arrested, along with the seized vehicles, were handed over to Yairipok Police Station for further necessary action. A vehicle theft case has also been registered against the duo and investigations are on, police said. An international aid effort is being stepped up in southern Turkey and northern Syria following a huge earthquake that has killed more than 5,000 people. Rescuers struggle to take people out of the rubble of collapsed buildings in the race against time. The initial magnitude 7.8 tremor, the deadliest in Turkey since 1999, hit early yesterday, brought down buildings as people slept, and was followed by a magnitude 7.6 earthquake hours later amid several aftershocks. Rescuers are racing to save people trapped beneath the rubble after thousands of buildings collapsed in both countries. Meanwhile, the harsh winter weather hampered search efforts and the delivery of aid and made the plight of the homeless even more miserable. Some areas were without fuel and electricity. Aid officials voiced particular concern about the situation in Syria, already afflicted by a humanitarian crisis after nearly 12 years of civil war. In Turkey, the death toll had climbed to 3,419 people by this morning. And in Syria, the death toll stood at just over 1,600 according to the government and a rescue service in the insurgent-held northwest. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, said 5,775 buildings had been destroyed in the quake, which was followed by 285 aftershocks, and that 20,426 people had been injured. More than 30 nations have stepped to help those affected. Organizations such as the UN, Norwegian Refugee Council, and Red Crescent have also pledged assistance to Turkey and Syria. A one-day awareness program on rights of persons with disabilities Act 2016 Act and Differently Able Tribal was held at KCC Community Hall, Cycle Bazaar today. The program was jointly organized by Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribe MSC-ST along and All Tribal Disabled Union, Manipur. Extension Officer of Social Welfare Department L. Bobo and member of Manipur State Commission for Women D. Chuangsin Koireng were the resource persons at the event. They spoke on the theme of the program, apart from schemes and program provisions for persons with disabilities, social inclusion and full effective meaningful participation, rights and provisions under RPWD Act 2016. MSCST Chairperson Twigai Matthew Rongmei and member A MSCST Tara Manchin Hangzhou were among those present at the event. In view of the increasing road mishaps in the state, Khongjom Police Station personnel carried out an awareness program on road safety. The program, Traffic Rules and Safety Measures from Road Accidents, was held at Khongjom Bazaar. Auto drivers of Khongjom Bazaar, locals of Khongjom, and nearby residents joined the awareness program. They praised the Khongjom Police Station for carrying out such activities. The participants expressed concern over the increasing road traffic injuries and deaths in Manipur. Leaders of the CPIM-led Left Front and the Congress in Tripura have urged the people of the state to vote out BJP to restore democracy in the state. The leaders have said that, despite differences on many issues, they have joined hands to stop BJP's barbarism, under-democratic activities and anti-people policies. The CPIM-led Left Front and Congress have formed an alliance for the February 16 Tripura Assembly polls. Speaking to media, the Left and the Congress leaders say that they fought many elections against each other, but this time they came together with only one agenda: to defeat the BJP and provide freedom to the people of the state. The two traditional rivals since 1952 are under a seat adjustment deal, contesting the forthcoming elections jointly, and urge the people to vote out the BJP to restore democracy and to protect the constitution. The CPIM-led Left Front has put up 47 candidates and allotted 13 seats to the Congress in the 60-member assembly. Meanwhile, India reported 89 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,771. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,745 with no new deaths. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,51,027 with 135 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.59 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala, and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 64 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 73,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 89 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now it's time for a short commercial break. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy. Mapung Fana Aviation Tamnanabagi Mafam. Experience Lairaba Singna Takpi Tambiri. Lengsin Bilaksi, Aikoi Punna Taminarasi. Cabin crew amadi ground staff ki Manglanbu ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯍꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯔꯕ ꯀꯣꯔꯁꯁꯤꯡ
Welcome back. You're watching IS English News. Assam Rifles Public School, Manjupuki, celebrated the annual day 2022-23 today on the theme Incredible India at the premises of the school. The program was chaired by Major General Rajan Sarawat, VSM Patron, Colonel Saurabh Inamdar, Chairman, Colonel Tushar Dasmana, Vice Chairman, and presided by Dr. Alka Jain, Principal of ARPS Manjupuki. The program also witnessed and graced by distinguished invitees, parents, and students. The function began with the lighting of flame and release of the annual school magazine, The Enlighteners, followed by annual report by the principal, distribution of prizes to meritorious students, and address by the chief guest. The program also witnessed various cultural shows depicting the diverse culture of India. The All Manipur United Clubs organization Amuko today distributed essential items to Yaibi Lenapam Yaibilen Kaibi Sanapat in Imphal East. The activity was carried out in connection with the upcoming 30th Foundation Day of Amuko to be held on February 12. Amuko Vice President K. Helen, Assistant Secretary Organization in Nauchaluang, Office Secretary N.C. Munin, and Vice President of Imphal East District United Clubs Organization, IEDUCO, Orendro, were present. They lauded the initiative taken by the home in the society. Amuko said it will also organize a blood donation camp at Reims and Janims tomorrow. Now we have the sports news. Inside, Northeast and NEST organized a girls' football-friendly match at Play 7 Turf Ground, Kwagaital, Imphal today. The tournament was held in collaboration with National Foundation for India and European Union. It was organized under the SDG number 5 Gender, Equality and part of Girls Empowerment Program. At the event, NEST Director Benjamin Volnam noted performance of the girls and said they are capable like their male counterparts. He remarked that the only problem is that they are hardly heard and given the chance and platform. He maintained that the tournament will be a small step towards a gigantic leap for the girls in the coming years. While Director of Insight Northeast, Hijang Misao, said, quote, "Gender equality will be just a slogan unless we act. The girls must act and the boys must accept and respect that action." Saikul defeated Lamka 4-3 in the match. The inaugural season of the Women's Premier League (WPL) will be played between March 4th and 26. The BCCI confirmed that the first season will be held entirely at 2 venues in Mumbai, the Bourboni Stadium and the D.Y. Patil Stadium. It said that 1,500 players had registered and the final list would be released later this week. The player auction has been scheduled for February 13. The league will begin 8 days after the Women's T20 World Cup ends on February 26 in South Africa. BCCI said it decided to limit the first season to Mumbai to reduce the logistical challenges for players and coaches traveling from South Africa to India. The WPL has already made headlines for becoming the most lucrative tournament in women's cricket. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister ng Thongmambirin holds meeting to discuss land acquisition for widening of Koirengay to Sekmai Road and Sangakpam to Ahaluk Road. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan warns of strict actions against unauthorized absence of doctors from place of posting. Fourteen non-locals caught during ILP drive at Nangambal area in Imphal imposed 15,000 rupees fine for violating government orders. Thawal police intensifies anti-vehicle theft drive. 2 persons arrested. 2 stolen vehicles impounded. An international aid effort steps up in southern Turkey and northern Syria following huge earthquake killing more than 5,000 people. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.